Well, this is a heads up for folks out there that don't see what's happening here when it comes to all kinds of illegal immigrants flooding into this country. Now, I've said it many times, this is by design. And too many people out there are getting lost in this puppet show that they're calling the presidential election. And, for the record, one more time, for those that are just tuning in or maybe just subscribing to my channel, wondering where I sit with it, they are all puppets. Let it be known. And you want to see my proof for it? I cover it in dozens of videos. Following the money back to all these goons. Who's backing everything? Who's connected to who? Through secret societies and occult stuff that they do behind the scenes. It's the sheep out here that are out here fighting back and forth just like they want them to, causing chaos, and some of them paid, and they've admitted this, and we've proven this. But these individuals are being used for someone else's agenda. I want you to realize that right now. While everyone is sitting here trying to pick and choose this and that, chances are it comes down to this whole election process in Cleveland. All these guys could get snubbed, and they could bring in a dark horse like Paul Ryan or whoever else and back that person, a person that none of you voted for whatsoever in none of your states. And that's the way it is. And I'm warning folks now that if you want to buy all these lies, because that's all it is, it's just to get people stirred up in one direction or another, you're going to miss what's going on right in front of your face, which is the fact that the border has been depleted for some time. As I've reported here recently, Obama has ordered the catch and release of these individuals, getting as many as they possibly can in here. Meaning, if they catch these guys, it doesn't matter if it's 10 feet across the border, and they say, oh, I've been here since 2011. They have to release them. They don't have to show any proof, any papers, anything. By Obama's orders, they have to release them. So these people, being part of this plan, are going to come in here. They're going to have this permanent residency, but they're not a citizen. But what they're going to try to do here in one big sweep, and how I see them trying to push more than just the Mexicans. I see anyone that tried to come in through Mexico. They can even try to claim that they live in Mexico, and they really don't. And they're just going to try to make them all citizens all of a sudden. Okay? Out of nowhere. Coming in illegally. See, there's a process. And people have to respect that process. It's with any country. You try to go to any country to become a citizen, you have to go through a process, a legal process. Okay? Not just come sneaking across the border by the dozens. And half these guys, as we've shown, have been trained militants that have been coming across that aren't even Mexican or aren't even from Mexico. They're from other places. This has been a massive deception right in front of your face. And now that we're winding down to the end of the Obama administration, and you're hearing Trump talking of doing all this stuff, the exact opposite of what Obama's done. He's actually saying putting up a wall, a literal wall, to block everything off. And Obama, first thing he did when he came in was deplete the border. Well, to me, the damage is done at this point. They have gotten these people in by the droves. I've reported on it time and time again. We have talked about how the Border Patrol groups, the guys that are working the freaking border, have quit and come together in groups, throwing out red flags, saying, people, you better be paying attention. They're letting these people just come right on in. And it's the man up top, Obama, that's allowing it to all go down. But see, even he's controlled, and that's what you need to see. You ever hear when they talk about the establishment? Well, maybe you better start looking into who the establishment is. Democratic, Republican Party, you better look and see what it really is. It's an illusion. Okay, so whether you're out here saying it's Bernie Sanders, it's Hillary Clinton, it's Donald Trump, it's Ted Cruz, whoever, you're buying into their illusion. That's where I sit with it. So who do we choose? Start with a blue-collar American, one of us, me and you, that has no ties to these people. whatsoever, through blood, through money, anything, and we back them financially, and you have to be prepared to do it. If we all gave $100 to back an individual and all of us got behind them, we could financially put them in office and keep them there. But it comes down to righteous people, and it comes down to the hearts of men and women. I say it all the time. And I also say all the time, if you're going to win this battle, it comes down to your numbers. And what are they doing? They are sneaking their numbers in right underneath your nose. And what are they pushing to do? They're trying to make them legitimate citizens right underneath your nose. You better be paying attention, America. I'll leave links, keep you guys posted with more as I come across it. This has been Dabu7. Eyes open.